While working at St. Innocent, I always had, visions of, making my own wine, but I was working for the winery and also selling for an importer. I was an insane two-job guy because I was obsessed with wine. I love everything about it: history, geology, agriculture. There's economics of it, the business side of it, marketing. There's so many things involved. So had thoughts of making my own wine, and I had this idea of we are who we are by the people that influence our life, and two really special people for me were my grandfather, Walter Charles Welker, and then my nephew, Scott Neves, who both passed away before I could enjoy them as much as I would like. So kind of a tribute to family. I wanted to name it Walter Scott, and that was pretty much the beginning of it. And when Erica and I got together, I had this vision of what I wanted to do. I'd made a little bit of wine in '06, and when Erica and I got together in '07, she's like, "What are you gonna do with this?" I'm like, "I don't know, I'm working 2 jobs, I kind of want to do it." And she's like, kind of gave the big shove off the ledge, and we just kind of jumped in, and she believed in the name and what it represented. So Walter Scott is, both inspiring story, but also sad in that they, passed away too young. But their influence on my family and people around them was huge. And I think that influence of people forming who you are and doing right by them, and tribute to those folks for what they've done to help you get to where you are, is really important to us. So, and we continue to add little names and pieces from family members in everything we do. So Cuvée Anne is my wife's middle name and her mom's middle name. We do a wine called Bacocho, which is named after the neighborhood where the beach is we got married on. So little things everywhere to thank those that have helped us get to where we are.
Cuvée Lucy.
Lucille's coming, and it might be a kind of expensive, or it might be just kind of a, who knows, one of those reserve wines that's always out there. John Paul, who is an amazing fellow, really inspiring to a lot of us here, and genuine, driven guy. Even though he's really jovial and kind of a prankster, and not always very serious, like never very serious, but a driven farmer and focused winemaker. He always had a cuvée for his kids for their college fund. So there was Tawny's cuvée, and someone told me about that, and we'll definitely have a Cuvée Lucy for our little girl.